you guys are just kind of medium fans of a bunch of white guys telling jokes. That's cool. I'm just joking. We had one black guy in there. Well, sort of black, at least. A couple Jews came up here. Statistically speaking, I'm sure one of us is gay. We got the diversity on lock. So relatable here. Any Siamese twins in the audience? No? You guys? No. Are you guys just sitting really close together? I don't really have any jokes about Siamese twins. I've just never seen any. I thought it'd be a good time to ask. There's a lot of people in there. Okay, I'm gonna burn through some jokes. Some jokes for you guys. Having a bit of a quarter life crisis. Yeah, quarter life, that's right. It's kind of like a midlife crisis, except instead of approaching the end of my life, I'm approaching the end of the part of my life where I don't have any legit responsibilities. It's a sad time. But it's different than a midlife crisis because A, I don't have a job to quit and can't afford to buy a sports car. B, I don't own any Tommy Bahamas shirts or Maui Jim sunglasses. And see, if I started fucking someone 20 years younger than me, well, I'd go to prison for the rest of my life. That isn't hard for you guys. I was reading my horoscope today. I'm a Virgo. Anyone a Virgo? There's nothing to cheer about. Honestly, if you're a Leo, you're brave. You're courageous in your heart and stuff. But the only consistent descriptor of a Virgo that I've ever read anywhere is that we're virgin-like. I mean, just not virgins, we're like virgins. We're similar to them. So I was reading my horoscope, my monthly horoscope, and the Scorpio one was like, your troubles are only temporary, and with your strong heart you will overcome them. So that's nice. It's nice to be a Scorpio. I read the Virgo one and it was just like, stop being such a fucking pussy. But you know what they say. I mean, I think I am a pussy if someone asked. Because you are what you eat, right? So I try not to laugh at my own material too much. Right, so you guys have Snapchat? Great website. Awesome place to hang out. I got Snapchat. I got this one guy who always Snapchats me on special occasions, on like Halloween, on Christmas and stuff. In fact, on Valentine's Day, he Snapchatted me. He sent me like a nice little Valentine's Day Snapchat. Hearts. Happy Valentine's Day. I screenshotted it actually, it's beautiful. And I replied to it, but the thing is, I always reply to his Snapchats, and he never sends me any back. In fact, he doesn't even open mine. And like the weirdest thing about it is his username is actually, it's Team Snapchat. If you guys have this guy, fucking weirdo. He's always Snapchatting me like he knows me. So here's a good one. You guys know President's Choice? I learned something about it the other day. Barack Obama doesn't actually choose that shit. Everyone's like, why hasn't Leonardo won an Oscar yet? And I'm like, bitch, that was an animated Ninja Turtle gonna win an Oscar. They only give those to white people. I kind of wish that Bernie Sanders had joined the military, because then he'd be Bernie Sanders, then he'd be Colonel Sanders. Seriously though, Bernie Sanders is old as fuck, eh? He's really, really old. And something that's weird about him I've noticed when he speaks is he doesn't actually bend his fingers. He just kind of waves his arm like this, and he does this. He's always like, Hillary Clinton, this campaign is funded by millionaires and billionaires. She is the real Wolf of Wall Street. That's my one impression for the night. But the good thing about Bernie Sanders is if he ever wins, if anyone tries to assassinate him, I'll probably just swat the bullet out of the air before it gets to him. Not that you'd need to shoot him, you could probably just take his life alert away. Slip in the bathtub or something. Anyway, I was on the TTC the other day and these girls in front of me, they were talking. This one girl was like, I fucking hate it when people you don't know sit next to you on the streetcar. It's like, don't fucking sit next to me, God. And her girlfriend was like, you know, I have problems. What are you gonna do about it? And she was like, well, sometimes I pretend to vomit so that they move. And I was like, wow, you're a fucking thinker, you are. That's a great idea. So, I tried it. This big, huge hippo of a man got on the streetcar. Yeah, he's one of those guys, you know, needs 2 streetcar seats at least. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking around, I have the one empty seat next to me, I'm like, oh God, here we go. So he sits down, and then I just look over at him and I'm like, I didn't hear that one. I was kind of doing this general direction, I'm like, he just looks at me like this, like, and then I just hear from, like, kind of from his ass region, I just hear this. And he's like, I've seen it all, man. Don't start this shit with me. I'm kidding, he didn't actually say that, I just thought it was the subtext of his fight. Okay, I got one more bit for you guys before I say goodnight. Not that I'm going to sleep, but you guys, this is past that guy's bedtime, I'm going to laugh at. Alright, so, porno world is, you know, it's I call it porno world. It's my thing. It's that alternate dimension where all pornos take place. You know, where like every minute, everywhere you go, everyone's just horny as fuck. They're like uncontrollably horny. You know, like you go to the doctor for a sore throat, like, man, yeah, I just like can't swallow. And he's like, okay, well, just take off your pants and we'll have a look. And the other thing about that doctor is probably didn't even get an actual degree. He probably failed all his classes and then went to his prof and was like, I really just can't fail this class. I'll do anything. Or you know, like in porno world, when your stepdad goes away on a business trip and, or sorry, your real dad goes away on a business trip and your stepmom just tries to suck your dick. Come on. Can you imagine that, living in a world where everywhere you went someone was trying to get in your pants? Oh right, that's called just being a woman. It's true. All right, guys. Thank you very much.